Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today's April 21st, 2026. And I'm coming to you with another reading for today. As always, this is a message for the collective, a message that I get, and a message that I share. Doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. You can throw it back in the universe. Don't try to force anything. For those of you that are new here, make sure that you hit subscribe and notifications so that you can get notified of my next reading, okay? So today we're going to get started with, I got out the polar bear on a Lenormand's card. And usually polar bear, it's a couple of things, okay? The polar bear is either it's a protective nature, like mama bear. You've heard of mama bear, right? But it also has to do with finances, like security and finances. And it's interesting because prior to pulling the card, I was thinking about, like what was in my spirit was how the earth has everything that we need. Like the earth is abundant and the earth belongs to us. The abundance of earth belongs to us. I thought about also thinking about this past week. If money didn't exist, could we survive? And the answer is absolutely yes. Because when you think about it, right? Let's say, for example, I have a farm and someone might have I don't know, like a forest kind of sort of thing. And someone has the gift of extracting something from a forest. Like whatever your gift is, you have the gift of building. If we were to give each other resources without the need of money, because we still can produce without money. It's just that money was created in order to say that this is what you need to produce, right? But we can produce without money, right? We all can produce without money. And if everybody was to give each other what each other needs, we will always have, So the blueprint has always been that. The blueprint of the creator has always been that. And so this idea that we are not going to have, it's actually a program. It's a program that was put in place so that we can think that in order for us to survive, we need to have money, right? And so what the bear is representing here in this particular case is, look, what the creator is saying, no, what I've created, this earth was designed and it was equipped to for us to have our basic needs met, whether we work or not work. Okay, work was not meant for us to survive. Work was meant for us to thrive, for us to contribute with our knowledge, our gifts. Not for us to survive in a sense of, if I don't do this, I won't eat. Or like I have to do this in order to eat. No, I have to do this because that's what was given to me to do. And my basic needs are going to be met because that's just how it was designed to be. So when you think about the Garden of Eden, when God put Adam and Eve and told them to be fruitful and multiply, right? He wasn't talking about planting because they already have their basic needs. Like, listen, your basic needs are met. You can eat from this is served for food, but all I want you to do is exercise your gifts, exercise the ability that I've given you to create, right? And to multiply, like do what I do, right? As gods. So the whole goal of our existence in this plane is to, like, we came here and the goal is like my basic needs will be met so that I can build, so that I can thrive, so that I can create, so that I can do these things, right? And contribute to so we can do these things and contribute to each other. Not to live how we're living, that is causing stress, is causing sickness, so that we become dependent on a system as opposed to, no, the earth has everything that I need, and all I'm going to do is create because I have the power to create, not because I need to create in order to survive. So when that came to me, and then all of a sudden I pulled out the Nine of Cups, which is the Lord of material happiness. The Nine of Cups is the card of stability. The Nine of Cups is the card of stability, of fruitfulness, of abundance, of you just sitting there and like, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. Not labor in a sense that you have to do it to survive, but like, here's what I get to share and explore and what's the word I wanna say? Um Share, explore, and admire what it is that I've created, because creation is our God God-like ability, right? We were called to create, period. Okay. And so all of us have the authority and also the birthright to create, to be creators in this earth. Okay. The next card that I pulled was the Neptune card. And it's interesting because when I pulled it, I'm like, what is it that we're having to sacrifice, right? As we come into this earth and explore these things. And it was interesting because what showed me was, I'm not going to tell you. But the message really was living with uncertainty shouldn't cause fear. Living with uncertainty should not cause fear, because living with uncertainty should be looked at as excitement, as surprise, right? Like when you start creating something, when you create something for the very first time, you have no idea how it's really going to turn out. And then all of a sudden, like, wow, that looks amazing, right? So the goal of not knowing, being in the dark, or not knowing what's going to come tomorrow should not be something that causes stress, but rather something that should cause us awe and excitement, because we're looking forward to see what it is that we get to create. We're looking forward to see how can we use our gifts, right? Because if we have these things met, if we know, like, this is like the whole Mama Bear thing, the stability also, when it comes to resources, is also the connection with the Most High. Like, we're created to source love, but we made believe that this is gone, but this has always been with us, never left us, right? We are connected to that source, right? Which then gives us the ability to live this abundant life. But the not knowing that, because I was like, why is this here, right? The only sacrifice that we really need to make is, trust the unknown, but not trust the unknown to the point where, you know, what's ahead of us is something that we need to fear, but rather something that we need to be prepared to be in awe of, right? So we deserve to live in a world that, one, we know that we're connected to source, that our basic needs in a earth that's abundant is always there, is always present, right? And the uncertainty should not be something that we need to fear, but rather something that we need to be anticipating as an awe. Like, what am I going to get to create? What are we going to get to see? How is the creator going to all of us, right? So this is really the whole main purpose of living, right? And of course, the last one that I put, which was beautiful. Let me show you first the card. It was the Oshun card, the Oshun energy. Now, Oshun is prosperity, is prosperity, is innovation, is creativity, right? And this one says, brightness and glories to those who deserve that, and we all deserve them. We are worthy of living in a world where there is stability, where there is abundance, where if the unknown is there, but it's not an unknown to cause us fear or stress, but rather an unknown of the awe that we get to experience because we are deserving of it. Okay. And the second part of this message is, are we going to get to see that world? We are going to get to live that world. We are going to get to experience that world. If you're still, if we're still around, of course, but the world is going to come to that, either in our time still, or perhaps in our children's time or descendants, right? But that is the future. That is going back to what is really was created to be, because it started that way. It didn't start the way that we see it, okay? It started that way. That was the blueprint. That is the original blueprint. So yes, the earth will get to live its original blueprint, okay? So that is my message for the day, you guys. Sending you love, and make sure that you hit, again, the subscribe button. and the notification so you can get notified of my latest video. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.